Good afternoon, everyone. Today was a wonderful day in the market if you're a bull. The Dow moved ahead 212 points, closing above the downward trend line, which was a level of resistance. If you've seen my other videos, you'll know that I've been talking about how the Dow has been forming this triangle, which will either send the market higher or lower, and it broke out above that, which is great news. Volume was actually higher than yesterday, so it's going to be a day of accumulation for the Dow. Look for the Dow if it can actually break this level of resistance. Look for it to head back into the 12,000s, which is wonderful news for all of you bulls out there. Moving on to the Nasdaq, the story is a little different. We're rounding this bottom out. The only tricky thing about today is that the market closed exactly on this 200-day moving average right here, which is scary in the fact that that could mean possible resistance. So what we're going to look for in tomorrow is for the market to move ahead with higher volume to show that there is buying going on and that this market will be propelled higher. When it comes to the Nasdaq, we've got a level of resistance right there, as well as another level of resistance right there. So there's not as much room to move in the Nasdaq as there is in the Dow. I've got 3 stocks for everyone to look at, and I am in all 3 of these. Quality Systems, QSII. As you can see, there was a breakaway gap right here, and it's moved higher ever since on increased volume. DXP Enterprises, DXPE. This slight breakaway gap, but all-time highs coming over here, moving up, no regrets. Got higher volume, even higher today. It was a wonderful day for this stock, up over 5%. And then lastly but not least, Thor Tech Corp, Thor. Another breakaway gap and moving higher on not as big as volume as we've seen, but still on higher volume than average over here in this range. I think all these stocks are going to be winners. Another couple of things to note is Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. I personally don't invest in anything under $10 a share because that after reading a lot of books from William O'Neill and the Investor Business Daily Group, it's true that you pay for what you get, and a stock that's under $10 is under $10 for a reason. But the interesting about Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac is they've been going up over 10% for the last 4 days consecutively. Every day they've been up at least 10% or higher, which is ridiculous. It reminds me of when E-Trade fell, 60% one day, and then the next day jumped back up another 40. But anyway, I look at those. It's hard to pick a loser in a bull market, but we're certainly not out of the mess that's holding our market down. So I like these stocks. As you can see, the graphs look wonderful. I hope that you enjoyed this, and let me know what you think.